Hello, everybody. Welcome to Swarm Treasury, I don't know, session call, something special. We are going to demonstrate Swarm Treasury proposals for Project Catalyst Fund 13. And I have here open the sheet where we have listed 3 proposals we have submitted. And you can open them from this dashboard. This first one we will introduce is the dashboard for Swarm Treasury system. And the cost of this proposal would be over 100,000 ADA. The problem we are trying to solve is decentralized projects within Cardano ecosystem lack a personalized dashboard for contributors to track their involvement, time investment, and rewards across multiple workgroups. And our solution is to create a universal dashboard that enables contributors and project administrators to visualize group involvement, time spent, and rewards from Cardano on-chain contribution data. We have a bunch of links here, and our main kind of way to solve this issue is we are going to have weekly calls, and some of them, at least monthly calls, are public. We're going to share our results, our documentation, and co-create a bit more of how this platform or this dashboard should be created, how people would prefer to see their data, and what kind of checks and balances they expect to be there. And between these meetings, initially we will create a technical documentation, and then later we are going to build all of these features out and have an iterative process to test these new features that we are unloading to the website. At the end, of course, we're going to do the closing report, but and then the main impact we're going to have is by implementing the dashboard is to improve the transparency and efficiency across various decentralized projects in Cardano communities, as our Swarm Treasury is used by multiple projects. And contributors will have visibility into the recognitions and relations over time. This will enhance their sense of ownership and provide insights into their growth. And these dashboards can help balance workload, avoid burnout, and contribute more strategically. These dashboards will ensure that reward allocations are visible and traceable for each contributor, thereby eliminating ambiguity and fostering trust in the reward distribution process. Organization managers will see participation trends and overall engagement levels. And this will help recognize contributors and optimize project management strategies. And then, of course, every project has some metrics that we can closely look at and that are related to Cardano blockchain and also the people who are involved. We'll share all the videos and the code because all of this is open source, and we will share it in GitHub. Yeah, so we also have what we have we have done it for a few years and we have quite an extensive experience. So, and other proposal we share, I will go through this. As a project setup, I kind of explained here. It's more on the proposals. You can see more details on the proposal, and right now just kind of skimming through them. The entire project will last 11 months, and where the first few is just the documentation, and then it's like a rapid development and testing with community. In the project, we have Andre and me. I'm more responsible for the project management part of it, and Andre is our full stack developer. Would you want to say something?
Yeah, I can say something quick. I am currently responsible for the DApp and the dashboard that does all the transactions for Swarm, all the projects Swarm are involved in. One of them being SingularityNet, and yeah, this proposal is just to upgrade this dashboard and also the dApp, some parts of the dApp. And I've also built some other community tools in SingularityNet. I think that's about it.
All right, just pulling up a dashboard we currently have and that SingularityNet is using. We have all public information about the work groups and their contributions to the network. You can see a lot of nice insights, and every individual has opportunity to connect their wallet and see their own journey and the activities they do. All right. Yeah, at the bottom you will see some budget allocations. There is also like a detailed version on the sheet. We will look at it later. So let's move to the next one. So the dashboard part was mainly to have the visualization effect. But if you also would like to kind of decentralize the way the data is created, then we are also proposing to enhance our Treasury Manager. And what problem we are solving is decentralized organizations lack transparent automated way to verify, validate, and reward contributions, resulting in inefficiencies and inconsistent recognition of core contributor effects. We provide an automated tool to verify and validate contributions on-chain, exchange, enhancing transparency, reward accuracy, and efficiency for decentralized organizations using the Cardano ecosystem. We have some documentation on Marboard and the full process mapped out how do we use the current tool, which is built with Excel and automations on top of that. What we are going to basically work on is first thing that the manager itself is on top of project management tools. So instead of creating something up ourselves, we integrated it with Dwork, and now we are moving to GitHub that is more widely used in the Cardano community. Also, we will have some options to create simple tasks in Manager, but I would suggest to use more proper project management tools for that. So after you get this data into the Treasury Manager, you will then have this automation and different features to organize your data, validate the data, combine it into bundle transactions, and then we move on to using the decentralized applications that Andre just mentioned about. The positive impact and the Swarm Treasury Manager will impact Cardano's organizations and teams who want to use Cardano blockchain as their source of truth for the value they want to recognize and distribute. Manager database can be used for testing different funding and voting models by using the on-chain metadata and tokens allocated as custom parameters and weights. So there is a lot to work on with this data, and there are already some initiatives to connect it with knowledge graphs. Yeah, as same for the previous project, there are the same kind, not same, but we also use qualitative metrics and quantitative metrics to kind of track our use of the product and also get the quality information from the people who engage. We'll have same as the other product. We have weekly calls. There may, if both proposals get funded, there may be some overlap, but all of these funds eventually will be used by the community or for us to leverage and enhance the system beyond what we propose. All of the information will be on YouTube, and Git is available. This is most of the work we are doing is open source. Yeah, so Again, our team has quite extensive experience on this. It's as same as a dashboard, and this is like another side of development. And here we can see quite extensive detail about output again. This one will be 1 year product. We are leveraging the maximum amount of catalyst funds to kind of have this continuous cycle and constantly engage with the community over the months when we build this. Same responsibles for the team. Oh yeah, I haven't opened the Google document, but on idea scale, you will see the new results, but the details of the budget will be on the budget sheet. I think the most compelling reason why these tools are needed and useful is because we already have recognized over 12,000 recognitions and done over 200 transactions, which is a tiny part of the network liquidity, but it's still something, and it is all made between recognizing contributions and from very few communities. The distribution amount has been over 150,000 USD in different tokens, plus adding also direct tokens like 250,000 AGIX and 40,000 ADA, which we have received from previous proposals and distributed between our community members. And AGX mostly are coming from Singularity, and not mostly, but all of them. We have, so rest of them are just sharing more insights why we are having a good value representation. And the final proposal we are putting in from Swarm Treasury is the Treasury PBL. So all this knowledge and information, and because we are working in an emergent strategies, we almost every week update something. So updating documentation has been a bit more sidelined, and the knowledge is in the minds of very few people who are interested and are being part of operation calls and learning to use these tools. To also decentralize that knowledge, of course, on top of improving the tools themselves, we are suggesting to provide education material. So the problem we're solving is Cardano lacks accessible tools and education how to leverage Cardano to manage treasuries in decentralized organizations. Swarm, to its strong engagement in multiple blockchains ecosystem, is in a good position to generate and innovate Treasury PBL, which can help others to improve their systems. We also added the link of Andamio website on top of which platform we are going to build our education material. And similarly to the development teams, we are having, but this time bi-weekly sessions, and but in the same way, we are trying to reach at least monthly public calls to draft the educational content, to kind of structure it, to kind of feel the flow of how this material is working, and is it at good quality. I think it was maximum 6 months for this project, but it will be, but if the manager, this proposal gets funded first, or also gets funded, then we will delay the PBL by 3 months, because then we are going to start building the education tools on top of the new tools instead of using our current tooling. Yeah, but that would be about it. You can read more details of what we are going exactly to do, how can you contribute on the proposals themselves. And if you look at the sheet that is included in each proposal, you will find dashboard budget. Here we see like the community communication, the project management, and the features we are building. More details if you want to see what it takes to build the dashboard in our current capacity. The manager features, how to set up the platform and what kind of things you do there. And then Treasury PBL, which is our educational content. The PBL has here currently assigned flat rates. They may change when you are actually reading the finalized proposals. We have still 1 day to edit the proposals. And today we will finalize them. But this is what we currently have. Yep. Thanks for watching, and I hope you like what we built and vote for us.